All right, what's up, NARPM Phoenix? In my last video, we talked about how ad sites right now are transitioning to e-commerce models. They're trying to build out marketplaces where people can go online and buy and rent real estate. The reason why they're doing this is because people want it. That threatens the ad site business model. If a competitor rises and can provide the entire real estate transaction online, then people will flock to that solution and the ad site business model will be completely irrelevant. That's the reason why I think local independent property managers should be really excited about the era of e-leasing that we're in right now. All of the other ad sites have a huge roadblock when it comes to bringing the leasing process online. And that leasing process is your advantage. But to demonstrate this, you first need to understand what the buyer's journey is. We're going to learn about the buyer's journey real quick, and then I'm going to point out where in the buyer's journey property managers can divert the flow from the ad sites and seed their own e-leasing marketplace from the ad sites. Again, I think this is the most exciting time to be a local independent property manager. Even though your competition is big and national right now, the reality is property management is better suited for small and local businesses. We just need to even the playing field. So hopefully this video is another step in that direction of evening the playing field and securing the future for the small, local, independent property manager. It's time to explain the buyer's journey in the most relatable way possible I could think of for property managers. Let's go get a drink. This is what I want to demonstrate. So for the last 150,000 years, commerce has been the exact same process. It's just buyers buying stuff from sellers. And buyers go through what's known as the buyer's journey. And it doesn't matter what you're buying, buyers go through the same process. It's 3 stages. The first stage is search. That's when you're just trying to narrow down all of the options to a handful. Then you move on to the decide stage, where you start to look at the specifics of the item in order to compare them to each other to then pick the one you want to move on to the buy stage. So let's go buy some drinks and walk through the buyer's journey. Oh my God, we're in the alcohol section already? Or is it bigger?
This is just like the promotion. Black.
What are you narrowing it down?
The Italians.
So you Italian,
Yep.
and then what? Like Chianti,
Based on the points.
the points?
The points. I don't really know about all that other stuff. Ooh, I found something.
Ooh.
This is it. Maybe I'll go back to my 2. The shoes are always better than 1.
All right, so now you made a decision.
That's it.
All right, so you made a decision.
I got 2 wines for the weekend.
All right.
Because I deserved it.
Now we go to check it out. Sweet. We got our purchase. So there you go. She first walked in, there was hundreds of different options of wine, and she used a few basic criteria to narrow down the hundreds of options just to a select few. Then she started looking at the details in order to make a decision. The details she was looking for was the exact price range and the rating of the wine and whether it was a specific type of Chianti or not. This decide stage is where local independent property managers have a huge advantage over the ad sites. Long-term leasing can't be brought entirely online until somebody solves for the decide stage. All of the details that seekers need to know in order to make a decision about the property don't exist online anywhere. They exist in 2 places: the property manager's head and the property itself. What we're doing at RentSap is we're bringing the decide stage online for the first time. We're giving seekers the ability to get all the information they need, and we're getting that in a standardized format, and we're giving it to them up front in a home report. We deliver the home report to them via text message the second they call, email, text, or submit a lead on any of the ad sites. This is where we divert the flow. We start taking seekers from the ad sites and immediately bring them to an e-leasing destination that's exclusively for local professional property managers. But this is just one advantage that local property managers have. E-leasing is the beginning of a long-term relationship. It's not the end of a temporary transaction like it is in e-commerce. Since it is a long-term relationship, that buy stage is split off into apply and then into lease. So the e-leasing buyer's journey, the seeker's journey we call it, goes search, decide, apply, and lease. The part I'm most excited about, I'm gonna save for the next video. Once local independent property managers solve for the apply stage next, they're gonna completely blow up the normal seeker's journey, and they're gonna rearrange it in a way that is absolutely revolutionary that you couldn't have done before the internet and you cannot do without local property managers involved. Hit subscribe if you want to get notified when that next video comes out. And as always, email me at brian@rentsapp.com.